This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. All right, so Joe Budden comments. He says, nobody want to say it, huh? Yeah, because they were right. Something's off, okay? Kelsey testified that everything she said about Tory shooting and everything else was a lie, okay? She asked to be granted immunity. That means that she had something to do with everything. Okay, she had something to do with the gun being let off in court. Listen to this.
Gotta get back to the courtroom very quickly. I sat at 12 o'clock directly in Kelsey's line of vision. I watched her testify. I watched her deny that Tory threatened to shoot her. I watched her confess that she lied to the police when she said that. The reason why she was lying to the police, the investigators, is because she wanted to protect herself. OMG. The rest of the testimony that we just saw in the after lunch session was a prosecutor holding on for dear life to a recording between her, a police investigator, and another LA County prosecutor, and Kelsey, and just replaying that recording and saying, Kelsey, didn't you say this? And Kelsey saying, I did. Kelsey, is that true? And Kelsey saying, no, I lied. Did the LA County prosecutors give Kelsey immunity? I think so, they did, didn't they? That's what I reported this morning. That's what I saw in this courtroom. Does Kelsey sound like a believable witness? No. Is Tory Lanez accusing her of being the shooter? Yes. I'll tell you something. That jury, most of them, it looked like they had their mind made up. I don't know which way, but they saw that person say that I lied about all that to protect myself. They're going to hear that there was gunshot residue on her.
And there you have it. This case is probably pretty much solved at this point, where Tory won't be prosecuted for the gun. Okay, it'll be between Kelsey and Meg now, and they made the mistake of not testing Meg, so there's no proof that Meg fired the gun either. So this is where you're going to have a trial where Tory's not guilty, and it's just going to be up in the air now. I don't know. Let's see. She failed to attempt to plead the fifth. She's saying she doesn't remember things. She says prosecutors during September interview, which was recorded, that she lied during the interviews. Okay. She has postpartum depression, recent death in her family. Mind isn't right now. She also denied Lanez offered her hush money, but she did say that Tory offered to pay for her lawyer, but she doesn't remember if he did or not. Judge directed that the jury cannot consider recordings of Harris's prior interview with the DA's office as evidence. Our interview was not 100% truthful, Harris said. Prior interview, she hasn't said she specifically is inaccurate and flat out denied shooting Meg. So I'm going to tell you something, man. Meg looks like a liar. But it was still a traumatizing experience, I have to say.
Kelsey, big stepper. Big stepper. Did you tell the court that you pulled the trigger?
Yeah, people were outside the courtroom harassing her. I respect her for telling at least the truth, that this was really between... Tory is not completely innocent here as a person because he was sleeping with both of them, okay? He caused the issue. Meg caused the issue by going behind her friend's back, right? It's completely sad that it went this way. It's completely sad a gun was introduced and not just a fight. Joe Budden called this a few months ago. Then we got Gunna released from jail officially. Let me see if I can get that exact video. Here it is. Boom. Pulling off in the Maybach. Okay? He admitted to racketeering charges. Just admitting to those charges damages Young Thug's chances, right? But I'm sure Young Thug sanctioned that because Young Thug knows that there's going to be other people that are going to crack and they're going to go against him and he's going to get some time. Gunna got time served with probation, right? And he's going to complete some certain things. He was very adamant that he didn't make a statement. He didn't point anybody out. He won't be a witness. But admitting to charges is bad for Young Thug. Just let's point that out. But Young Thug is the type of guy that will ride it out to the end. That's just how he is. And I respect that about him. So Gunna is officially free, rode off in the Maybach. And I'm sure he's going to hold Young Thug down. I'm glad he got free, man, because he was really innocent in this. He was just Young Thug's artist, and they tried to loop him into something. This is Jordan Tower with JT News. And honestly, it was between YFN Lucci and Young Thug. It was a deep-rooted street issue that didn't involve Gunna. So, peace.